All right. Well, here you have it. Konami. KCE Japan. Basically Konami, but this is. Okay, it's gonna be an intro. Okay. Just like the original Metal Gear Solid, too. They really went all out with this one. I'll be honest with you. I mean, it's literally Campbell. It's been a long time, Snake. Didn't expect to see you again. Oh, look, they're holding him up, too, just like in the first game. Single malt, straight up and neat. If I remember right. That you do. This house? Built it myself. Didn't know you were a carpenter. You know, it's already been 3 years since you left. How's Alaska been treating you? Colonel, did you come all the way out here with the cavalry to make small talk? Yeah, the text could be a little faster, but you know. Trouble, huh? The world is on the brink of nuclear holocaust. It's that serious? We came to request your help. Request? As if I have a choice to refuse. You do. I know too well that you can't be ordered or coerced. I mean, he was, technically. Many times. Until Metal Gear Solid 2, but whatever. Let me tell you about it first. A week ago, a C-5 Galaxy transport plane on a classified mission to South America vanished. I'm gonna just let it play out and then I'll read it. Of course. But the problem is what it was carrying. Nuke. Yes. And some. It was Metal Gear. What? Nuclear-capable bipedal armored vehicle designed to realize the possibility of nuclear strikes from anywhere on the planet. His music's pretty good. Yeah, a weapon of mass destruction to change the meaning of nuclear warfare. And it was on that plane. Yes, you destroyed Metal Gear in Outer Heaven 7 years ago. But the US government recognized the strategic advantages of Metal Gear. This is like a soft sequel to Metal Gear 1, I think. So, not exactly canon, because I'm pretty sure it's all, well, we'll get to it when we get to it, but the South American hop was probably for a field exercise. Christ. Metal Gear's researchers were also on board. The idea of Metal Gear in terrorists' hands goosed Washington into finding out its new location in just a week. Came in today. Where? Gindra. I have no idea where that is. I don't think that's a real place, to be honest with you. Central Africa. Fairly small. Okay, maybe it is a real place. I just don't know. I don't think there's a place that exists like that. It might be like some little state or something that's like not recognized. Yeah, there's an ethnic war and there's peacekeeping troops. Metal Gear is in the hands of the armed separatist group Gindra Liberation Front, the GLF. Yeah, I was about to say. Their leader is General Augustine Iguabon, charismatic and armed to the teeth. They operate out of a virtually impregnable fortress, Gallowade, in the mountains. Neither the Gindran government nor the UN can get to them. We also have intel that they recently hired several top-class mercenaries as consultants. We suspect that the mercenaries executed the Metal Gear hijacking. Do they plan to win their independence by threatening nuclear strikes with Metal Gear? Snake, come with me to Gindra. We need you. We need the legend. Don't call me that. I know all the names for a killer. And that's one of them. A military dictatorship in possession of Metal Gear. Damn it. You know they won't hesitate to push the button. And millions will die. Colonel, I'm not at Foxhound anymore. You're saying you won't go? Why can't you leave me alone? Alaska is quiet, and my life is good. You won't change your mind? No. God. Even if I tell you that the fortress, Gallowade, GLF's home base, was once called Outer Heaven? What? The very same place where you went to war 7 years ago. Destroyed Metal Gear and became the legend. Is there a connection? I don't know. But the fact is, there is Metal Gear in Outer Heaven. You believe in coincidence? I believe in conspiracy. And you want me to find out? I'm asking you to join me. If the past is at your heels, you turn around and face it. Am I wrong? Ugh. End it, once and for all. It's all back there, in Outer Heaven. Tell me about this mission. I feel like I'm getting more into Gerald of Rivia than fucking... or Gerald than I am Snake, but you know. My throat is not at that level right now. Rescue the hostages and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete. Steve Gardner, the National Security Advisor, is in command of this mission. Gardner himself? America's best kept secret just got hijacked. And many may be used in a terrorist attack. Who else? A national crisis, in fact. A global one, I'd say. And one more thing. The Army's Delta Force is already in Gallowade. Carry out the mission in concert with them. Whose bright idea was this? John Parker, Army Chief of Staff. Top Army brass. Huh. Metal Gear's development was under Army jurisdiction. They of course want to do something about the situation themselves. Fair enough. In addition, 4 people will serve as your backup personnel via the codec. First, Mei Ling. Awfully young. Doesn't look like a soldier. That's a bit of a continuity error, I suppose. But it'll make sense later, I guess. The new radar and codec system you'll be using, she'll be in charge of mission logs. Saving as well. When you have a question about the radar or the codec, or need to log in, save your progress, contact her at the frequency 140.96. Brian McBride, Africa Desk. Director of Operations, Central Intelligence Agency, CIA. Don't look so disgusted. McBride effectively planned this mission. And his expert knowledge of Gindran affairs. So the African consultant got it. Frequency is 141.62. Ronald Lenzenbrink, alias Weasel. I've heard of him. Word is, he's about as trustworthy as a weasel. Oh gee, good observation. Some say as good as Solid Snake, the legend. So why isn't he working with the field on this? The US government apparently has more trust in you. I doubt that. Anyway, Weasel's a player in the mercenary circle. He's well up on soldiers of fortune from all over the world. And we know that GLF contracted some major ones. If you run across a live one, get Weasel on the codec. He'll have something useful for you. I have field control of this mission. Frequency is 140.85. If anything happens, contact me ASAP, so I can stay on top of it. Colonel, didn't you retire from Foxhound 2 years ago? Why this mission? No one can carry this mission out but you. I was only called in because I know you well. And that's all? I also have a score to settle with the past. We all have our shadows, Snake. Ugh. Snake, we've arrived over Outer Heaven. Gallowade. Ready to descend. We're counting on you. Ugh. It's all back here. So yeah, this is Metal Gear Solid, also known as Ghost Babel, which I'm assuming is just called that because it's GB as in Game Boy. But it's a pretty solid Metal Gear Solid, you know? It's a pretty good game. It incorporates some, I mean, it looks like Metal Gear 1 and 2, but it incorporates gameplay from the first game, basically. Or Metal Gear Solid 1. So it's a pretty modernized version, if you want to call it that, of MG 1 and 2. Option. Gonna keep the radar on. Because you can see the UI is just like MGS1. Down to the menu of the PlayStation 1. But, you do Versus VR training. I did one mission just to play around with controls. I've played this for a little bit back in the day. But I never got far, but that's why we're here now. So, let's see. New game. I'm gonna go in normal. Okay, well, we made it. To the outskirts of Galway, we got a call. Look, you even got the whole codec from Metal Gear Solid 1. This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me? Successful Halo landing, I see. Nothing like skydiving at dawn. Present location, 3 kilometers south. A fortress is planned. Heavy security, sentries ahead. Snake, make sure you stay out of their sight. I'm not doing a Chinese accent, my bad. Or, sorry about that. This is a bit of a continuity error here, all things considered. But like I said, this will all be just explained later on. Once we beat the game and stuff like that, if you don't already know how this game ends, but I got spoiled, but, it's whatever. There's something on my screen. Looks weird, but I'll deal with that. Watch the radar to keep track of our enemy movements. Almost spilled into a Chinese accent, so I'll keep looking out for that. I'll go over it again just in case. See the radar at the top right? The large dot is you. The others are enemy troops. Yeah, it's really nice how they managed to do all of this on Game Boy, or Game Boy Color. Same thing, technically, but... Because, yeah, you got the whole codex, you got the items, weapons, I assume, and then the whole codec thing is impressive. Got it? Once you've been detected by the enemy, the radar will be non-operational. Yeah, just like... This is basically Metal Gear Solid 1 condensed into a Game Boy, so... It sucks they never actually did stuff like this again. Because, I mean, Peace Walker and Portable Ops are not a proper Metal Gear experience like this is. So it is a bit of a shame. Work with Delta Force to rescue the researchers and destroy Metal Gear. Orders will be relayed via the codec. My frequency is 140.85. Call if anything turns up. To use the codec, just press select. And then start. We'll be in touch. When a call sounds, push the select button to receive. Raise me on frequency 140.96 when you need to. Safe. First, get to the front of the fortress. Cut north through the jungle. You're in. Got it. Roger that. Alright. Yeah, we can hug walls, we can tap walls. We can go prone basically with start. Then you got the camera movement like in Metal Gear Solid 2. This came out a year before MGS2, so... And there is some connection, you know? Hello, Dreamer. Okay, you can't kill him. I wonder if you can grab him. I'll try that. No, that did not work. And they know exactly where I'm at? No. So this is a good port of Metal Gear. Ah, shit. Okay, they do die after hitting him a bunch of times. You can hit them till they wake up. Okay, cool. But I need to get the hell out of here, though. Ugh. Damn. Oh, they're beating my ass up just like an actual Metal Gear Solid 2. Reinforcements don't play in that game. And they don't hear either. Get me in there. Snake. There you go. We don't have any items. Fogger, a device to mix smoke. I don't need that. I got something for me, Colonel. Snake. Your mission is about infiltration, not combat. Make sure you're undiscovered by the enemy. Yes, thank you. Okay. Get the hell out of here. Anytime now. So yeah, for convenience, I am playing on a Super Game Boy. Just to, yeah, just conveniently have a bigger screen and a more higher resolution too, I guess. Makes it better for everyone watching. On vertical and horizontal. But ration. We need that. How do I use the ration? B to use. There you go. So I don't know where to go, by the way, so... Okay, I see. Shit. Not again. Come on. I'm not doing this on purpose, by the way. Really, I'm not. Okay. So there's nothing on the other truck. So let's do this right now. Gotta go up. Said north. Now these lead to different things? No. Same shit. It's gonna turn back. Pretty much, yeah. Got a Game Boy printer too. You know, I never actually had a Game Boy growing up. I had a DS Lite. And I'm happy with that. But it'd be interesting to have a... Okay, just ammo, not the gun. And it's a 5.7. What an interesting choice for a handgun. The pink DS Lite. I had a red DS Lite first, and then I got a black one, I think. And then I got a black DSi, and then I got a black 3DS that I still have to this day. And it still works, because, you know, the 3DS is the pinnacle of engineering. Thankfully, I don't care, so... Okay, maybe this one might. So yeah, I don't know if sounds are like different on the Game Boy, Super Game Boy. I mean, I'm also just technically 5.7. There you go. Technically using a shader, and it's not an actual Super Game Boy, I think. Yeah, it could be. What do I know? I'm not gonna use a handgun yet. Suppressor, okay. We don't have a suppressor, I don't think. So I'm not gonna use it. But it's nice that they thought about that. You know? And then we can get the ammo. Never mind, we're full. Okay. Way to get me on that. Ah, shit. There's a guy up there, and he's looking the other way. Mud, huh? Okay, this is pretty interesting mechanics right here. I like this. Yeah, you can hide in that too, cool. I like this, really do. But then again, I love Metal Gear, so, you know, it is what it is. Wonder if it takes him long to wake up. That'd be pretty bad for me. All things considered. There's a guy right there, so I'm gonna go down. Any items? Maybe not. I don't see any openings to like go anywhere or trucks or anything like that. Thankfully, there's no sound mechanics. I mean, there's suppressors and stuff, but that's about it. I got a ration. I think they'll be able to see if I, like, get up and they're in the line of sight. So I'll try not to do that too much. But we're good now. And I picked the right path. Onto Galloway, though. Terrible. I mean, I get it. There you go. Metal Gear Solid. Snake, we have new intelligence. Bad news. How did you know? You've never exactly been a messenger of joy. So? It seems the Delta Force was wiped out. Are you serious? It's true. The Delta Force, the best of the Army's best, so easily? It means they were outclassed. Huh? Those mercenaries on the enemy's payroll are all A-list guns. You've been out of action for a while. But I'm out there, and I know what I'm talking about. If you're going to take one of them on, give me a buzz. Planning to give me advice? That's what I was hired for. It's policy of mine to earn my keep. Frequency is 141.80. Don't forget. I won't. Snake, McBride from CIA here. Don't underestimate GLF. They aren't just another rebel group. Their annual revenue from drug and rare metal trafficking is more than 50 million. That's nothing. And their black market arms were financed by that money. All state of the art. Be careful. I'm with the Africa Desk of Ops. I can provide data on not just the GLF, but things like Gindran climate, flora, and fauna. My frequency is 141.52. Alright. Snake, continue with the mission. Infiltrate the Fortress Gallowade. Right. We just got off a call. Snake, first gain entry to the fortress. Enemy security should be even tighter than it was in the jungle. Keep your eyes open, especially for surveillance cameras. Great. Just what I like. Cameras. Now, I don't know how it would work. I mean, I can scoot through the wall, but it's on a pillar, so I can't really do that. We're going like it's the same shit. Going down or up. There's a front door. I'm not gonna go through that, obviously. There's a back door. Okay, a little bit eerie, but I think this is as far as I got in playing this game when I was like in school still. It's time for a shift change. Is it already? Come on, hurry up. We're both in big trouble if they catch us slacking off. Relax. As if anyone ever comes out here. Okay, well, that's not gonna do anything, no. I was asleep. He was. Presser. I don't know why I yelled that out, but... Okay, and we have it. Has presser, yes. Press B to fire. Okay, well, I'm out. It was probably just to get this presser. I mean, can we go through the front or back door? Yeah. Alright, Mei Ling. Save my progress, please. Snake, do you copy? Save completed. Snake, I know this is a difficult mission, but as long as you have confidence in yourself, you can carry it out. Confidence is the first rule of success. Like Emerson said. Emerson? So you're a literature expert too? Aha, I knew you had me pegged as a hardware geek. No, not exactly, but... You know, I did take electives in college. I purposely tried to learn things outside of my major too. I'd rather be a well-balanced engineer. So that's why you're always quoting. There's a lot to learn from things different, people have said. I'll make sure you get your exposure too. Just like Mei Ling, awesome. Now let's see. Go this way. Never mind. There's a door there. And it's nothing. Like an escape thing, probably. I mean, I guess. Anyway. Keep it pushing. I don't know how long we're going to be on this. Maybe not to the first boss, but close enough, maybe. He's gonna turn around, probably. Or not. Some 5.7 ammo. It's curious we're using 5.7 because I'm pretty sure it's like a European thing, not a... Well, I mean, Africa would use a lot of European guns, so... I guess that kind of makes sense. You know? Come on, turn around. Get an escape route. Got another one. Probably some doors or something up here. I'm gonna go check that out. Yeah. This better not be like a trap area like in the first game. Okay, scared the shit out of me. I couldn't get out. Glad they have that mechanic. Everything about this game is just pretty cool, you know? What is that? R5 ammunition. Get weapon first. Interesting gun. Need a key card. I gotta get an item. Rations are full. Okay, you can only carry... You can only carry 2, apparently. We're going up, and then I guess... The only other way I can see we gotta go to. It's more 5.7 ammo. Okay, well maybe not. This is where we're supposed to go then. I mean, I'm lost. I guess I need a key card or something. Oh, well, there we go. Made it through. Need a key card for that. Not for this. Pretty big area. I hope I don't have to do like a lot of, you know, backtracking and such. Get in, snake. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, there's got to be like an item all the way at the end there. Or not. Just a little entrance somewhere. I'll get to it. Get an assault rifle. Equip. Fire with B button. Awesome. Don't need it right now, though. I'll try to hoard as much ammo as I can for, like, bosses and such. I feel like we're missing a few things, though. Might have gone a bit too ahead. Like, I didn't go in that truck, I think. Got a couple combat vehicles here. Some APCs and such. Still don't know where we're supposed to go. I mean, this is the fortress, you know. You can probably hear me through walking on that. Full of rations. Well, only one way forward, so... Is anyone out there? Can anyone hear me? This is... Who is this? Thank God. This is Sergeant Chris Jenner. Okay, that name didn't really age well. Delta Force, a survivor. It wasn't annihilated? No. Who are you? The U.S. rescue team? No. I'm the black sheep you were supposed to work with. Huh? Not Foxhound? Not really. Solid Snake speaking. You. I've heard things about you. What kind of things? The best saboteur ever. The one who destroyed Metal Gear in Outer Heaven. 7 years ago. The legend. Don't believe everything you hear. Some say I'm just a attention-seeking killer. So, which is true? Make up your own mind. Sergeant Jenner, are there any other survivors from the unit besides you? No. Everybody else. They're monsters, sir. They? You mean those mercenaries? Yeah, especially the leader, a man called Viper. There was nothing we could do, even if it wasn't an ambush. An ambush? The mission was leaked? I don't know, but... This is an absolutely classified mission. There is no way it could have been compromised. Want to bet? There's always someone who's willing to sell out. What makes an American brass tick, huh? Money, power, glory, women, men? Can it? There is no risk of spies here. Pretty sure, aren't you? Everyone involved in this mission has undergone rigorous background checks. I see. They're all trusted. How about it, Colonel? This is a top secret mission. Only a handful of people know of it. In the government and the military. I have to agree with McBride. Alright. Sergeant Jenner, is Metal Gear really inside the fortress? Yes, I still don't have the exact location, but the assembly is apparently near completion, and the researchers have been confined to another building. Do you have the location of the researchers? I'm sorry. All I know is they're somewhere here in Galloway. Okay. How did you enter the fortress? Through the drainage system. The drainage system? Bingo. You saw those buildings with recessed east walls? There are hidden access ways down into the ground in those recesses. Buildings with an indented east wall. Entry into an underground route in recess. Got it. Get yourself back there. And get out of here. No, I'm staying here. No, you're not. I have no time to babysit a brownie. You get out. No. Sergeant, I will not abandon the mission. But I have to finish this. For your fallen comrades. Snake, having an ally in the field could be useful. Please, sir. Ugh. All right. You've got guts. I'll grant you that. Thank you. We'll rendezvous inside the fortress. In the meantime, gather as much intel as possible. Got it. You watch out for your own back until then. Of course. And no cowboy acts. I know that. And one other thing. Yes? Can I call you Chris? We don't know each other that well. Okay, that's kind of random. We can easily change that. As comrades in arms, it's up to you. Okay, my frequency is 140.25. Somebody else had that frequency. I don't know if it was. I don't think it was Otacon, but I've seen that frequency being used before. Ask me if you have any questions about the fortress. Okay, Chris. Good luck, Snake. All right, Snake. Look for that way into the duct that Sergeant General was talking about. Get to the building with the recessed east wall. and get underground from the concealed entry point in the recess. Okay, that's kind of complicated. Because I've seen... I don't know what they mean by recessed. It's not this. Yeah, it's not this. So I'm assuming they mean like something outside. You know? Got another call. Snake. You need a card 1 to open that door. Card 1 should be in that truck to the northwest. Okay, I guess we're going northwest. Now we'll get the key and then I'll save like around that area. That's a guard, yeah. That's a camera. There we go. Simple enough. It's called a pan card. Key card. Use on doors level 1 and up. I'm assuming we have to put it on. I kind of hate that we would have to do that, but, you know, whatever. You know, I just wish it was kind of automatic, but I guess Metal Gear Solid 2 also had you do it manually. And since she called, then I'm assuming that's where we have to go, maybe? Although it's on the other side, so... There's a... Is that it? This building? I mean, it looks like it, but how would you get there? Wow, that was simple enough. Okay. Well, I'm gonna save here, and tomorrow we'll hit up something else. Yeah, Mei Ling. Save for me, please. You rang, Snake? There you go. Save completed. And I hope it saves, like, where I'm at. Not like in Metal Gear Solid, where it saves at the beginning of the area. You know? Ever heard of this? Dr. Copplethorne says, "Look, these quotations and sayings are great. But I'd also like to get to, you know, or get to know you. Foolish is the one who offers deep confidence in shallow alliance." What? It's a Chinese proverb. Means that it's unwise to tell important things to someone you don't even know. Great. Good job, Snake. You can't womanize your way out of this one. Yeah, that was, well, this is Metal Gear Solid. Or Ghost Babel, if you want to add the or Japanese title into it. A pretty good game that we're going to continue later. I'm just not feeling well, I guess. Ancient Chinese knowledge, probably. But yeah. It was only an hour, so anyone watching now can just go back, but that was pretty interesting. We'll get back to it every other day. I still have to play Twilight Princess. But yeah, I'm feeling like shit, so I'll just retreat for now. Till next time.